Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It is T Ultra here, and you guys are probably wondering why Sapphire Jared Wallace is on the screen right now. And let me tell you why. In this video, we are going to be making at least 1,000 tokens, and this Gerald Wallace card is going to help us get there. So before I show you the rest of what we are going to be doing, make sure to subscribe. We are on our way to 100 subscribers. I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And with that being said, let's get into the rest of the video. So we just added that Sapphire Jared Wallace, or Gerald Wallace right there. And there are a lot of single player challenges that I have not done. But the reason that I did that is so that I could add another card to my collector level. And I'm just going to claim this MT right here from a game of domination I played. And speaking of that, I have also been doing a little bit of domination because I did not get all of that done yet. So I did that so I could get a couple cards here and there. And the reason I'm adding all of these cards, guys, is because I'm trying to increase my collector level, because the next tier of collector level that we get to, I'll show you guys right here, it's over here. Once we get to the next tier, we get 750 tokens. We are currently 39 cards away from getting there. And I think the last time that I showed you guys kind of where I was with my collector level and everything, and actually look kind of in depth at what I've been doing, I believe it was episode 19, which was posted on May 25th. And when that video ended, we needed 130 cards to get to this next collector level tier. As you can see right now, we only need 39. So since then, we have added a lot of cards. We actually purchased a total of 82, and we also added some free cards along the way. I'm just gonna sell this shoe that we got right here right quick. But yeah, we added a bunch of cards, and I just kind of want to give you a quick little insight on what we did add. So we added the last two basketballs that we needed to finish this little set right here. And we now have all of the basketballs in the game. We added this Raptors ball right here for 1,750 and this Nets ball for 1,200 MT. So we now have every basketball in the game, which is dope. And it looks like we got another ball from completing that set. So that's one card closer to our next collector level tier. We also added a lot of prime cards. So for this prime series 1 card, we added this DeMarcus Cousins and this John Wall for 3K each. We added Mutombo for 3,850. We got this Melo for 5,800, and then we got Paul George right here for 4,250 on a bid. So we added 5 of these cards right here, and then we also added some of the Prime VIP Series 2 cards. We just added 3 of those. We added Karl Malone for 3,350. We added AK-47 for 2,550, and we also added LaMarcus Aldridge for 3,700. So those are just a few more cards that we did add. We added George Hill right here. He was only 1,050 MT. McDermott we also added for just 2K MT. And then this Pink Diamond Caldwell we added for 9,100. He was a little bit more expensive, but we did add him for collector level purposes. And then we also added a bunch of these Spotlight Sim cards right here, because they did have super packs for these cards, so that kind of dropped the price of a lot of these cards. We ended up adding 11 cards in total from this set. We added Luke Kennard for 4,750, Nitilakina for 4,400, Jabari Parker 5,150. We also spent 2,000 MT each for Lonnie Walker and Daryl Armstrong. And then we also added Dennis Smith Jr. for 2,700 MT. We added this dude right here for 2.5K. Same with this. Where is he? There he is. Darko we also got for 2.5K. We added JJ Barea for 2,950. And then we added Skiles for 4.5K right here. And then Tony Snell for 3,800 MT right there. So those are all of the Spotlight Sim cards that we added. We also ended up adding 12 heat check cards. You can see the little exclamation points right there. I won't get too specific with, what the exact prices of all of these cards were. But in general, the price range was 2,800 MT to 3,750 MT. That is the price range that we were able to add all of these heat check cards for. So that was not too bad. And like I said, we added 12 of those heat check cards through purchases. And then if you saw that pack opening that we did, we also got a DeAndre Ayton heat check card. Where would he be? He'd be right here. We pulled this guy right here. We just added him to our collection as well. But the main thing we did to improve our collector level was add 46 current Series 2 cards. I'm not going to get super in-depth with the prices, same with the heat check, but I will say that we added a bunch of silver cards, 41 of them actually, and the price range of the silver cards was 1,150 to 2,650. And I think there was one card, I think it was in the Nets collection. We're not going to redeem those yet. It was this guy right here. He was 3,300 MT, but like I said, all of the other guys were between 1,150 and 2,650. And I am going to wait to lock these in until later in the video because I just kind of want to lock all of these in at once as we, get 1,000 tokens all at once because I think that'd be pretty dope to kind of see all of that. But then in addition to those silver cards, we also added 4 diamond cards as well. We added Diamond KD for 2,200 MT. We added Diamond Luka for 2,600 MT. We got this Damian Lillard right here for 2,550. And then Diamond Steph Curry we bought for 5,400 MT. So most of those diamonds were actually pretty darn cheap. And then we also added Emerald Zion for 600 MT. So those are the current Series 2 cards that we did purchase. So the purpose of this video, guys, is to get 1,000 tokens. So we just went ahead and added this vintage ball to our collection. So I believe that puts us 38 cards away from our next collector level tier. Yes, that is absolutely correct. So what we are going to do is add 38 cards to our collection so that we can reach the next tier of collector level and get a bunch of tokens. And before I actually look for any players, guys, these new Throwback Moments packs did come out. And if you look at what packs they're in, it says they are in League Series 2 packs. So that tells me that people are going to be pulling these packs a lot. And more often than not, they're going to be getting just, standard League Series 2 players because there's only a chance of getting these actual special moments cards. So that probably means that the prices of these current Series 2 cards are going to go down just because people are pulling them so much and they're, listing them for auction and everything just because there's such an influx of those cards from those packs. So ideally, we will be able to get some good prices for these cards. We're going to go ahead and add this guy right here for 1,500 MT. It looks like Giannis is quite a bit cheaper than the last time I looked for him. So that theory that the prices of these cards went down seems to be holding true, at least so far. And he's probably going for under 20K, not quite. I'll put the filter at a little above 20K. Okay, so yeah, it looks like 20K flat is probably about what you're looking for. And then I'm just going to scroll through to make sure there's none with any diamond contracts or anything. So we are just going to go ahead and add one of these Greek Freaks right here for 20K MT. And that is the last card we need for the Bucks collection, which is absolutely fantastic. We are going to try to finish this Bulls collection real quick right here. So it looks like I saw a Kobe White for only 1,500 MT. So that is an absolutely fantastic price right there. And we got a bunch of MT from that last pack opening we did in our last No Money Spent episode. If you guys have not seen that yet, definitely go check it out. I think we made over 100K MT just from opening those packs and everything. So that was absolutely amazing. And we're just going to add Chris Dunn right here. And then we only need one more card to finish this Bulls current Series 2 collection. So there's one for 1.5, 1.4, 1.35. We'll go ahead and add this dude right here for 1,350 MT. And just like that, we have the Bulls collection done. On to the Celtics. Yeah, these prices are definitely cheaper than they were previously. I saw one for 1,500 MT. So we're going to go ahead and add Romeo. Is that his name? Yeah, Romeo. It's a cool name. We'll add him for 1.5K. And then I believe we only need 2 more cards to finish this collection, which would be absolutely stellar. So this guy, 1,650 MT. I was kind of prepared to spend a lot more on these cards. Not like a lot, but usually these cards go for well over 2 to 3K. but it looks like we're getting these for mostly under 2K MT, all of these silvers. There's one for 1,750, so we'll go ahead and add him. And then we now have all of the Celtics cards as well. We're going to move on to the Grizzlies, as we only need 3 cards to complete this set. So Kyle Anderson, 1.45 MT, or 1.45K MT. That is a very, very reasonable price. I can't speak right now. I'm just so excited from adding all of these cards. We got Grayson Allen for 1,400. Is there any cheaper than that? No. And then for some reason, I kind of just like to buy the first one that's listed. I feel like since that person listed this card first, that they deserve to have their card purchased over someone who listed the card later on for the same price. I know that's probably not what most people do, but it's kind of something I do. I don't know why. Tyus, 1,350. Okay, that is amazing. So we now have all of the Memphis Grizzlies cards as well. And now we're going to move on to the Pelicans. Get a little JJ Redick. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and add him for 1K MT. Actually, I'm going to add one of these over here just because, pro tip, this one has more contracts. This one right here, he has 7 contracts instead of like 2 contracts like a lot of those other ones for the same price. So we're going to be smart with our MT and buy the one that has more contracts. So now we're on to Josh Hart. Let's see, 1,650, 1,003. Ooh, 1,000 exactly. Looks like he was just posted. So that is a very minor snipe, but a snipe nonetheless. On to Frank Jackson. He a little over 2K MT. That's not too bad. We'll go ahead and add him real quick right here. Welcome to the squad, Frank. You are never going to play, but we are using you for collector level. So thank you for your services. 2,000 MT, 1,600, 1,500. Okay. That's not too bad. Can we get cheaper? 1.4. Thank you. We got a little bit cheaper than 1,500. I will gladly save 100 MT any day of the week. And then we actually need 8 Hawks players and 10 Warriors players. So I'm probably just going to do that through this little filter right here. Hopefully that makes it a little easier to find all of these players. I'm just going to kind of do it by color. So we're going to start with the bronze, start at the lowest tier. So it looks like this guy is not going for too much MT. Oh yeah, he is very, very, very cheap. We will set that filter even lower. And it looks like there's one for 1,100. We will gladly take that. And then now we will check the silvers, see if there's any silvers going for a good price. I am not sure if this is kind of glitched and it is not showing everything, because I feel like there should be more than 3 cards up. But it's only 2.1K, so we'll go ahead and buy Damian Lee right there. And we'll also buy Jordan Poole for slightly more than Lee. And then we are going to add some gold cards as well. I already know that these cards are going for a little bit less. And I'm pretty sure this is a little glitched, because when I looked before, it's because I still have it on shooting guard. My bad. So yeah, okay, we got Draymond Green and Pascal for pretty cheap. We'll lower that, see if we can get them for a little bit cheaper. So Draymond Green is definitely going for cheaper. So we'll go ahead and add this one right here for 8 contracts for 1,150 instead of spending the same amount on this one right here, which only has 2 contracts. Eric Pascal, we will add him for 1,700 MT. I just kind of like to show you guys what I am doing with my collector level and everything. And I feel like it kind of gives you guys a little bit of some insight on what the market is looking like, because I know not everyone is going for collector level. But I feel like just by making these videos and just going through the process, I have learned a lot about the market and kind of how it fluctuates with like packs and everything. So like right now, these cards are a lot cheaper than they would normally be. So like if you are going for collector level, obviously take advantage of this. But if you're not, you can still learn a thing or two just about, you know, how the market fluctuates, and to just kind of stay in touch with what is happening with like packs coming out and everything. We're going to go ahead and add this guy right here for 2,550 MT. So I believe we have most of the silver cards for the Warriors. I think we are missing a few. It looks like we are 1 card away from completing the Warriors set. And yeah, this guy is going for a lot of MT. So we are going to hold off on buying that guy for now. We will buy him if we need to, but we might be able to get by without purchasing him at this time. And then next, we are just going to focus on buying these Hawks players. And we are only 14 cards away from our next collector level tier, which is absolutely amazing. We are so close. Okay, so it looks like there are quite a few silver players up for the Hawks that are not going for too much MT. We'll see if there's any going for 1. Okay, we got Vince Carter for 1,650. So we already have Carter. Is he really a power forward? It's kind of weird they list him as a power forward. I don't really consider him to play that position. Maybe, I don't know. That's not really historically how I would view him, but anyways, we got this guy right here, 1,850. We'll add Dwyane Dedmon for 1,850. This dude right here, and then this guy, a lot of them for 1,850 MT. I will gladly take that. And then for the gold cards, it says that this is the only one that we need, and it looks like the cheapest one is 2,650. I was kind of hoping we could get him for a little bit cheaper, but we just kind of want to get this done, so we'll go ahead and pay up a little bit for him. Looks like Jeff Teague is the guy that we need on our squad. Oh, there we go. I will gladly take that for 750 MT. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome price right there. It looks like we are missing one player from the Hawks, and it is Cam Reddish, a silver card. And there's one for 2,000 MT, another one for 2K. So we will add Cam Reddish right here for 2,000 MT to finish off this Atlanta Hawks set. And we are just going to go ahead and check the price of this guy one more time quick, see if there's any for cheaper. And it looks like there are not. I really do not want to pay 7K for that card. We will go ahead and just wait, because I believe, yeah, we only need 7 cards. So we're going to go ahead and see if there's any heat check cards we can add. We're going to start with the Bucks because we only need 2 of these cards to finish this off. This guy's 5K MT. I say we just buy him. When I looked at his price earlier, like, I've kind of been checking on this set, and these guys right here, Cam Reynolds and Frank Mason, they were going for a lot of MT. Unfortunately, there is no buy now for Cam Reynolds right now, so we will not be able to purchase him right here, right now. So 2K just dropped these throwback moment cards, and for those of you who don't know, usually when 2K drops packs, the lower tiered cards in that collection do not go for a lot of MT. And yeah, this guy's going for under 7K MT, so we will definitely be adding this guy to our squad. Wow. Under 6.5? How cheap? Oh my goodness, he's under 6K MT. Holy moly. All right, let's see. So the cheapest one up right now looks like 5,050 MT. Oh, he got bought out. But when 2K does drop new packs, like I said, the lower tiered cards in that collection usually go for like not a lot of MT at all, as we ended up buying him right there for 5,100 MT, and we are now only 4 cards away from our next collector level tier and getting that 750 token reward. All right, so I'm just checking the price of these heat check cards, and look at that, guys. These guys are not going for a lot of MT, so we're gonna go ahead and add Jeff Green 3.7, Michael Porter Jr. 3.7. We got Patty Mills 3,650, Jalen Brunson for 3,750 MT, and then Austin Rivers for 3,650 MT. So with that, we should have enough cards to get to that next tier. And I went ahead and just set the filter to diamond and then just excluded all cards that I do not have. And there were a bunch of very cheap diamonds, so we're gonna go ahead and add them even though they are no longer showing up. So yeah, as you can see, they are going for very cheap. Like that Porzingis is not going for much MT. So I'll just be a little more specific with the filter, and these guys should show up a little bit more. We'll set it to like 4K MT. See if, yeah, Josh Smith and Porzingis are both going for not a lot of MT. So let's see here. Oh yeah, they're going for way cheap. And just like that, there is a Josh Smith for 2,800 MT. That Porzingis does not have any contracts, so I'll see if there's any for maybe a little bit more that have some sort of contract. Actually, none of these have contracts. I know this one has a shoe, but it's really not worth it. And I'm probably not going to use this card anyways, so we're just going to go ahead and buy him for 2.8K right there. And I also do want to add a bunch of these Spotlight Sim cards while they are in those super packs. I think they are still in super packs because their prices definitely went down quite a bit. So we added that Kevin Huerter. I don't really know how to say his last name. And looks like this guy right here is also pretty cheap. 4,750 is not too shabby. And then we will go ahead and add Kevin Knox for 5.2K. And just like that, we are pretty much out of MT. I will just save the small amount that we do have remaining, but we definitely have more than enough cards to reach our next tier of collector level. So we will go ahead and do that on the count of 3, 2, 1, bam. And just like that, we add 750 tokens to our collection. We are now over 1,500 tokens. And then next up is to, of course, lock in all of these collections that we just finished. So we got 1 in the Milwaukee Bucks. We got 2 right there with the Bulls. We're going to lock in the Cavaliers for 3. We have now made 60 additional tokens if this ever lets me go. And then that's 4 with the Celtics. And then with this Hawks collection, we have made another 100 tokens, 850 total. We're going to lock in the Hornets for another 20. And then same with the Brooklyn Nets. It's kind of weird to do it like this because I already declined locking it in, so you kind of have to go in manually and do it. This is like our 8th right here with the Indiana Pacers being locked in. And then next we have the Grizzlies for 20 more tokens. We got the Jazz, which will be, oh my goodness, what am I doing? There we go. That'll be our 2nd in the West. We are going to lock in the Kings, which is our 3rd in the West. We got the Pelicans, which is our 4th in the West. We got the Dallas Mavericks, which is our 5th in the West. That is an additional 100 tokens right there. And then we have the Suns, which will be our 6th team in the West that we lock in. And then finally, we have the Portland Trailblazers, which will be our 7th and final set that we lock in for this current Series 2. We just made 300 tokens from these current Series 2 collections right here. I believe we locked in 8 in the East for 160, and then 7 in the West for 140, which, like I said, is a total of 300. Plus, we made 750 tokens from our collector level tier that we just reached, which puts us at 1,050 tokens for this video, which is absolutely stupendous. And we are approaching 2,000 tokens in our collection, which is absolutely nuts. And with that, guys, we are one step closer to getting, well, I don't really care about this Sabonis card that much, but D Wade and Anthony Davis are in our sights. And I just looked at the little achievement thing on the Xbox. It kind of shows achievements like within the game for 2K20, and reaching this GOAT status for collector level is an achievement, and it says 0.01% of players unlock this achievement. So if we can do that, that would be absolutely amazing. This card is very, very dominant. Same with Dwyane Wade. So it'd be really cool to add these cards to our squad, and I'd love to do some gameplay with these cards for you guys. So with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.